Hi guys, it's Becky Melvey from Abundant Kitchen, the author and the store owner by the same name. I trained at the Ballymaloe Cookery School in Ireland. I'm supposed to be in Ireland today. I was taking a travel group of people to the Ballymaloe Cookery School to arrive today, but because of coronavirus, we cannot be in a traveling situation. So I thought I would stream live with the Ballymaloe Cookery School, and Pam was so gracious with her time to do that. She's going to give us a mini tour and introduce herself. So hi, Pam.
Hi, Becky. How are you all? And how are you all there over in America?
Well, we're a little bit bummed that we can't show the people the Ballymaloe Cookery School, but we are rescheduled to come in October.
Cool.
So we'll see you in October for a cooking demo. Hopefully you can be there.
Okay, brilliant.
And where are the cooking demos? Where are you right now?
Right now I'm in the larder, and would you believe who's just walking in now straight away is Head Honcho. Hi, how are you?
The head honcho, Dorina Allen, the mastermind behind it all of the Ballymaloe Cookery School, live with one of her past students. Hello.
Hello. Good. How are you doing over there? You're all doing well.
Well, we can't talk or understand each other because we have to be in a mask all the time.
You have to wear masks.
No, it's not required. It's just encouraged.
I know. Okay. Well, I hope you continue to keep well and come and see us soon. Hop on a plane as soon as you can.
We were supposed to be in Ireland today, but our trip was delayed because of coronavirus. So we'll be in October at your school.
Well, we're looking forward to giving you a proper hug, not just a virtual hug.
Okay.
And that was Dorina, and off she goes on to the next mission. So let me take up where I left off. So here I'm in the larder. So this is our larder. Let me show you around. So this is where all the demonstrations are prepared.
So larder is not a word that we are aware of in the States. That is the same as pantry, is it?
Yes, it's kind of like pantry, but I'm now going to introduce you to Pam's pantry, which I'm off to next. And this is my little, this is my home. Normally, we're running everything down. So I start you at the door. So here is my pantry.
Look how organized. This was where we could come and visit with Pam as a student and ask any question and see if she had special ingredients. I can't believe all you do.
Look at my special shelf. What I have my fairy lights, my special saffron, my food coloring, and my magic box.
Now,
cake decorating.
Tell me about the fairies, because when we made brown bread, we had to poke the fairies out. What is the story on that?
So you have to, so all the bread, so you don't want to leave the fairies in your bread because there's lots of magic fairies here, and that's what makes your bread nice and light. And then when you make your bread, whether it's your brown bread or your white bread, you must pierce one of the four corners and let the fairies out. Because if you don't let them out and back into the air, they'll jinx your bread. And the one thing you don't want, your bread jinxed by a magic fairy, because you need your magic fairies for other things. So this being the entrance to my store, look, this is what we're all at now. So that's
you're having social distancing in Ireland as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's very important that we all keep our 2 meters or our 6 feet as it is there in America. And it's difficult, I have to say, because we're all such sociable people and we all love to, sit around together and hug and party. So it has been difficult, but we're managing, we're managing, but just. We haven't had a pub since the 13th of March. That's quite serious for an Irish person.
Yeah, that is serious. No pub time. That's a great place to connect with your community members.
Absolutely. Like the blackbird. You probably remember the blackbird.
Oh, yes. I kind of remember. It's a little fuzzy. Let me know. What else are you going to show us?
With your family too.
Oh.
So I'm going to show you the kitchens. I don't want to lose my Wi-Fi though. Can you hear me still?
You were just cutting out, but you're back.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I go too far from the Wi-Fi, I might just lose you. So I don't want to. So basically, I will take you, where will we go? We go down to the kitchen. So let's go down to the kitchens and I go through the dining room. So let me know, wave if I lose the signal, okay?
Okay, so the kitchen, you're going to kitchen 2?
So no, I'm going to start in the dining room. So here is our dining room now. Do you remember here where you had your lunches and all your food came into the center table? And that's all our dining room. Do you remember that? Or
Oh
did you
yes,
just see?
so Pam is an instructor at the Ballymaloe Cookery School, and she is someone who makes everyone feel at home. I felt like you were kind of like a mom to me, so thank you.
You're too sweet.
I have a Pam story. When I cooked, do you know wild rice?
Yeah?
That is the place in America where I'm from. That is our national grain.
Okay.
And when I made wild rice for you, you gave me a 10. So I was so proud that I could do my country right, and then I got a 10 from you.
Well, then, if you got a 10, it must have been worth the 10, because 10 don't come out very easily, I tell you. They don't come out very often either. So I'm going to take you back now. So I'm going to go into kitchen 2. Do you remember kitchen 2?
Yeah, is that Florrie's kitchen?
Sorry, and Sue. So down here, and there's Doreen. Do you remember Doreen? Wait, Doreen, this is Becky.
Hi, Doreen.
They're cooking now. You see the kitchen. Do you remember the sections? Let me see if there's a section good enough to show you. Remember your sections?
Yes, we had all the equipment. We had to organize it so well.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
What?
So we're cooking now for the markets here. For the markets, we have 4 markets we're providing to tomorrow, and they're online markets. So it's a system called Neighbor Food. So you order your food online, and we act as a host. And as a host, all the producers, so we have 36 producers who bring their products then once they're ordered to us, and then we gather them into various customers' boxes. And then later on, when the producers have gone, the customers arrive, and then all their food is boxed and everything, and then they don't have to, there's no money transacted, it's all online, and it's fabulous because you can buy everything from, vegetables here from the school, soup and bread, to organic soap, wine, gin, very important, and all sorts of loveliness, so that's what we're preparing for now.
So how do you know when you drop off, is it labeled with your name and then the person just picks it up, there's no contact?
Contact at all. So as I say, if you want to Google Neighbor Food, and actually it's after taking off quite considerably because of this COVID situation, because people don't want to go to markets or supermarkets or anything like that, because the farmers markets have been closed, so people now go online, they check into their local online market, and they see all the different producers and the producers what they're selling. They just tick what they want and pay for it as you would order anything. But you can order from Ballymaloe Cookery School, you can order Volcano Pizza, you can order Woodside Farm, you can do anything like that. And then you come on a Saturday and then you collect it and then you head off home. So the producers have gone at about 12 o'clock, all the producers are in and their products are in the boxes and they're labeled. And then the customer comes and they have their order and their order number, and I link them up then with their parcel, and then that's it. Yeah.
So organized and handy and really safe. Sounds like a great trend. What other food trends do you see happening? Like, what's an update from what you're seeing just over in Ireland? What is happening in the food? COVID aside, do you think that?
Well, what COVID what has happened because of COVID is that everybody now has to cook from home. And the things that people have all gone back to learning how to make again was bread. So I'm just going to move out of this kitchen because I don't want to get in their way. So there was a huge shortage of flour and baking powder, buttermilk, and bread soda in the first couple of weeks. And even now, some strong flour is hard to get. But so that was what happened initially. So the trend, really, if you could say there's a food trend happening, is people are going to start cooking themselves. So they started to bake their bread, and then because they're at home with children, they've had to be a little bit more inventive with their meals. So it's been a great opportunity for people to teach their children how to cook at home, which mothers have never, or daddies have never had. So we see a lot of more people ringing up, trying to get, wanting, recipes, wanting to know what they can cook with their children. So I think it's back to basics. I think that's what it's taught them, back to basics. They're making cakes and brownies, how to make omelets, chop an onion, make a pot of soup. it's the basics.
And this can't be too surprising to all you at the school because this is what you've been teaching for the last 35 years.
Yeah, it's like week 1 of the 12-week course.
Yeah.
If you have your folders, go back to week 1, and that's what you're doing at home, and that's what people want to know. All of a sudden, you know, all the academics and etc. are at home, and then they suddenly discover there is no fancy restaurant to have their dinner from at home of an evening, and then all of a sudden they have to, oh my God, I have to cook something, you know. And
well, what's happening with the restaurants? Are they no dining? Is that right? Only takeout?
It'll be July, so it'll be the end of July before that phase comes in. So at the moment, oh look who's joining me is Mr. Do you remember Pat Brown?
Hi.
Do you remember Pat?
Pat, hi!
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Oh yeah, you should be back, Pam said.
Yes, we were supposed to be landing in Ireland today, but because of coronavirus, we will be delaying it to October.
Hey, well, better late than never.
Sure. So hopefully we can have we're supposed to have a cooking demonstration at the school when we come.
Brilliant.
Oh, very good.
Brilliant.
Where are you now?
This is my store. I have a store with a local food grocery. I've got a fridge with local kombuchas, pickles. Dorina taught me well.
Fabulous.
Hey, not just Karina, not just Karina.
Oh yes, thank you. You taught me well too, both of you.
Yeah, sure, we're easy to teach.
Absolutely.
Yeah, easy to teach. So, what do you think about it?
I have to run. Yeah, it was lovely seeing you. I'll see you in October.
Okay, sounds good. Bye, Pat.
Bye.
So I'm just going to go out to the garden. There's a fierce breeze, fierce wind blowing
Look at
today.
the sun.
Look at it. So this is our fruit garden. So look, there's a peach growing on our tree. Can you see that?
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah. So this is our fruit garden, and wait till I show you around it. It's all a little bit. Look at the wind is absolutely savage today.
What do you think the weather will be like in mid-October if you had to give our best guess for our trip?
You know, October could be quite good. I would say it would. I'm not sure what weather you're coming from, but for us it would be, you know, I suppose 10 to 12 degrees centigrade, and yeah, October can be nice and fresh. Actually, it could be good weather. Yeah, not roasting weather, not like this weather now. Yeah.
But fits of rain, it could rain and stop and rain and stop.
It's Ireland. It rains literally every other day. So bring boots out. Bring a jacket. Bring a good jacket. Yeah, yeah. And walking boots for sure. If you're going to walk the farm as well, you're on gravel and it's all it's farmland, you know. So you want to be a little bit prepared. Yeah. How many are in your group?
20.
Wowzers.
We still have room available if anyone's watching this and they want to jump on. I think we have 2 or 3 or 4 more spots available to go to Ireland in October.
Come. Anybody who's got time, come over. Because Becky, I tell you, she knows all about what goes on in Shanagarry and Ballycotton, and she'll tell you more than you think. Than she's letting on. She knows more than she's letting on. Do you remember Annette?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, look who I've just found.
Hi, Annette.
How are you? We're live in America.
Good to see you.
Yeah. How do you mean live? I mean live, like everybody's looking at you now. Annette's working at
what is she working on? What is Annette working on today?
Well, you tell them what you're working on.
Today, what did I do? I kind of cleaned down tomato plants, took the extra shoots off them so that they wouldn't get tangled. I can't remember what I did in the morning.
You're in the garden anyway.
I'm in the garden anyway at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a few days on the garden, 3 days off. So.
What's growing in the garden right now?
Tomatoes, courgettes,
basil, the
all the herbs.
Yeah.
New
potatoes.
Stunning. Yeah, so it's really, really taking on, you know, you go down, it's full of life, blooming everywhere. It's stunning.
Abundant, isn't that the word we're looking for, Becky? Abundant kitchen. Yay. Plug for the book. We're the abundant garden to go with your abundant kitchen.
And the courgettes is a zucchini, by the way, for the people watching.
Oh, zucchini, sorry.
Annette, get the language right. Going to take you down here. Bye, Annette. So I'm going to take you. There's Annette gone in there now. She's going home. It must be 4 o'clock. So I'm going to take you down now to look at our really cool chickens. Right, you see these guys?
Okay.
Guys, flat for back.
Eggs are something I'm sure you're selling by the dozen. There's so many eggs going out now. And if people want to keep their own chickens, that's something people probably are starting to explore.
Can you see the chickens? You got a good shot. Did I get a good shot? Because I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you got a good
Yeah.
shot. They're big white ones with a comb.
They've lovely fluffy feet on them.
And they have a palace that they live in on the school grounds.
Oh yeah. I take you up there now. So I'm just coming through the fruit garden. So all the lovely alliums and and then
Oh, I'm losing you. Okay, there
see our
she is.
sign?
She's
Oh,
at
there it
the
is. There we go.
she's at the front door.
Yeah. Have you got me
Okay,
now?
perfect. Well, thank you for that tour.
No problem. I go back in because the Wi-Fi, it's very windy. You might hear the wind behind me. It's really stormy. Woo. But now, and now we're back in the main hall again.
There it is.
That's it. That's the main hall. So when you come here, this is where you get the first of the welcomes. So you've got a man in your kitchen.
There's Travis. Say hi to Pam. You remember Pam?
Hi, Pam.
Hi.
She gave us a little
Did you
tour of
have
the school.
Yeah. How's it going there?
Say again.
How's it going there?
Oh, it's going great. Windy, but good. Hence
Yeah.
the hair face.
Good.
Well, I admire your effort in distributing local food, and I love to watch everything that you guys are doing, and I can't wait to be there in October and share the magical little place of Ballymaloe with people.
Absolutely, and we can't wait to welcome you here and enjoy your company for the few days. And it's great to see you still cooking strong. That we gave you the wherewithal to keep going.
Yes, yes, a strong foundation. So thank you, Pam, so much, and we'll hopefully see you in October.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it, and stay safe, you and your family, you guys.
Yes, stay safe. All right, cheers. We'll be in the pub soon, hopefully.
Bye. Bye to everybody in America.
Bye.
Hey, bye.